So hey guys, it's me Bogstrap and we're going to talk about surviving the SteelPath. There are many different kinds of equipment that we can use such as mods, arcanes, elemental status, or even skills of other warframes. So yep, let's go to it. Okay, so first, let's talk about Arcane. So Arcane will greatly help you doing missions. You can use it as a core equipment or just fill out some missing stats that you want. So yeah, for starters, I would recommend this Arcane Barrier. So on shield damage, 6% chance to instantly restore our shields, and then Arcane Guardian. So on damage, 15% chance for 900 armor for 20 seconds. And lastly, the Arcane Grace. So on health damage, 9% chance for 6% health regeneration for 9 seconds. And when you farm enough, I would recommend using this Arcane Blessings. So this is one of my favorite arcane for a frame, as it gives you plus 24 health on max rank per health or pick up to 50 stacks. So that's 24 times 50, 1200 HP at max stacks. And the other arcane that I love is this Arcane Reaper. So I frequently use this arcane as I love to hack and slash enemies using melee. So it gives you 24 health regeneration plus 660 armor for 10 seconds. That's every time you kill an enemy with melee. Alright, I think that's all for the arcane. So let's move to mods. Okay, this part, this is where it gets tricky because not every mod is suitable for a frame you're using. Sometimes it's over and sometimes it's lacking. So in connection to this, we may want to talk about stats too. That's HP, shield, and armor. So I've set a standard stat for myself to be able to do steel path, and that's at least 1,000 HP and 300 armor. But then again, it's always depend on what frame you're using. I mean, you can prioritize shield over HP or shield over armor. It depends on you. Yeah, survival mods. There are various mod that can help you survive steel path, but here's my recommendation. So first, this vitality. So this is a pretty common mod that is useful for any warframes. And if we can just, yeah. So the next is Carni's Carapace. So this is for HP plus armor mod combo. So this is actually a good mod. And Equilibrium. So it helps you regen HP when picking up energy orb and vice versa, and also combo with Arcane Blessing, so we can get max stacks much faster. And also what's that? Uh, this adaptation. So when you take damage, you'll gain 10% 10% damage reduction of that damage type that they inflict in you up to 90% for 20 seconds. So yeah, I think that it's for the mods. So now let's go to the elemental status that you can inflict to the enemy. So Elemental status effect is not just about making damage. Some of it helps you survive. So you can or you can put all of these statuses, but if you can, then good for you. Okay, so let's start with puncture. So every time you put puncture on your enemies, they'll do 40% less damage up to 80%. So that's a big yes. And cold status effect, it makes the enemy slower, and when a certain stack is achieved, they'll get frozen so they can't move. It's a free hit. And electricity, it will stun the enemies for 3 seconds, and there you get your feet again. And last is radiation. This will make enemies crazy and turn on to each other. So will work your brains on infusing abilities with helmet. So you can actually infuse an ability to your Warframe exchange of an ability that you don't think you need. So there are specific skills that you can get when you subsume a non-prime Warframe, and most of them are useful. But here's my recommendation. So first, Chroma. Yep, Chroma's Elemental Ward. So you can choose up to four different skill effect. So that's additional HP, additional shield, additional armor, and status chance on your weapon. So this is a good combo with your duration and STR Warframe builds. And the next is this one, Mirage Eclipse. So good for duration and STR build as well. It gives you reduced damage when tapped, and additional weapon damage if hold. So next on my recommendation is this Gloom. So as you can see, I've already infused Gloom on my Gauss in exchange of Thermal Sunder. Alright. So in Savagat's Gloom, this is good for low range build, especially if you're doing melee, because energy drain will depend on how many enemies are inside your Gloom. So you get to life steal on every enemy that you kill inside your Gloom. And for my last recommendation, it's Valkyr's Warcry. So this is good for semi-range, semi-duration, and STR build. So it also have a useful augment, which allows you to have its buff as long as you kill enemies with melee. So there's no need to recast it. So it gives you armor and speed boost, and then slow enemies within the range. So yeah, that's all of it to conclude this video. Putting all the arcanes, mod, statuses, or infusabilities that I've said in this video doesn't mean you'll survive SteelPath that easy. So it will also depends on your skills and how well you know your warframes. I know it hurts, but most of the time it's just skills issue. So yep, thanks for watching and hope you've learned something, and see you on my futures video.